Hey guys, it's Dana and it's Tuesday, so we're going to talk about money. And today I wanted to talk psychology. Let's talk about some ways that you can trick your mind into helping you save money. All right, so let's just get right into it. The first one is very obvious. It's using cash. If you use cash, it's going to be harder to spend than if you are just swiping a card. And specifically if you use large bills. So if you have a $100 bill, it's going to be a lot harder to go into your local convenience store and just pick up a coffee for 99 cents because you're not really going to want to break that $100 bill or even a $20 bill. For me, a $20 bill is like a big bill. And so other people, that's not so much, but for me it is. And I don't really want to break a $20 bill to buy something for $1.99. So it might kind of make me spend less when I am out and about. So use cash. It's going to hurt more. It's more painful to part with a lot of 20s than it is to just swipe your card. Cash is king. Next is to utilize direct deposit. So if you are using direct deposit for your paychecks or your partner's paychecks, then when they get paid, then a portion of their total payment will go to a certain bank account, to a savings account, hopefully. And if you use a separate bank than what your bank is where you use for your everyday expenses and bills, then it'll be even harder to get to it. And what we do is we have a separate bank where some of our money is direct deposited into, and I don't even have a debit card for it. I did have one, but it expired and then I did not get a new one. I think I got a new one. I must have got a new one, but I don't know where it is, even though it sounds really bad, but it's not been stolen. I think it's in my office area in my drawer, and I just never have it on me. So just don't have the debit card on you, make it difficult to access that other bank account, and then that way it'll just sort of be a forced savings, and then in your budget, you don't even have to really include it in your budget because that money has just been sort of parsed off and sent away to your savings account. So direct deposit, utilize it. I think it's very powerful. That way you just never see the money, it just goes off into your savings account. Number 3 is to not watch commercials. This is actually an easy thing to do if you have Hulu, like we do, and we don't have cable. But if you do have cable and you're watching channels where there are commercials, I highly recommend muting the commercials. It'll actually make your brain feel better. If you just mute the commercial and you have quiet time, you can get up and get a snack or talk to someone, but it will help minimize the impact of those commercials. And seeing commercials is inevitably going to lead you to thinking you might want something, or subconsciously, I think by seeing products in commercials, it makes us want to shop more. So try to minimize watching the commercials or mute them if you can, to sort of get them out of your brain. You don't want that in your brain because it's going to trigger shopping and spending. Number 4 is to hang out with other savers. And this is obviously a good practice in your life all around. You want to hang out with people that you want to be like because they greatly influence your behavior. So pick your friends wisely and spend time with other people who are also savers, not spenders, and then it'll help you in turn to save more. Number 5 is actually key for me personally, and it is to relabel yourself, to re-identify who you are, meaning that you can choose, right? You have so much choice in this world. So you kind of can reinvent yourself, and you can do it many times over. But I like to follow minimalists, and that I'm not really a minimalist, but if I tell myself I'm going to be living a minimalist way, then if you can get into that mindset, it'll help prevent you from shopping and buying more stuff and help you to sort of purge things in your house and live more simplistically. But it'll help with if you're one of those people who compares yourself to your neighbor or to your friends, if you can tell them and tell yourself, we're living a more minimalist lifestyle right now, and this is our choice, then it kind of helps mentally with shopping and spending money. So you'll spend less. And obviously, if you're trying to get stuff out of your house, and that's who you are, you're a minimalist. So if you can try to help self-identify that way, it might help you to save more money. It's helping me. And then the last thing I want to talk about is how failure is an option. Okay, I think a lot of us are so terrified of failure, and I think that if we can embrace it as being not something that we're trying to avoid all the time, but something that is a part of life and actually a really good part of life, because that is how we learn things. I'm trying really hard with our children to reinforce this. I mean, we don't want them to fail, but failure is an option in certain things, and it helps them to figure out what they do like, and also, you know, just throughout life, you have to try. If you're so afraid of failure, then you're never going to try new things. You're never going to really discover who you really are as a person. So you're trying to save, you're trying to reach your goals, maybe you're trying to become debt-free, and keep trying, but you may fail at certain things here and there along the way, but that's all right. Just pivot and try to look for a different way to reach your goals if what you're doing is not working, and embrace that and be okay with it. If, you know, we're going to try this way, if it doesn't work, then we're going to shift and look for other ways to make it work for us. And everybody is so unique. We are all individuals, and what works for you may not work for another. What works for me may not work for you. So we have to find our own ways of doing things, what works best for us and our families. And so keep trying and just continue to learn and grow and change and try new things, and you'll reach your goals. You will, as so long as you keep going and you don't let failure hold you back. It's okay to fail once in a while, or once, maybe this week isn't going your way, maybe this month isn't going your way, but just keep going, don't give up, and you'll get there. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time here, I am here every single Tuesday talking all about money. I also share little things about our family. We are a family of 6 living in the Philadelphia area. So please be sure to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.